Saliba in defense. Lewis Kelly starting at left back. Arsenal fans, what do you think? Is that a right choice? I know Lewis Kelly comes with a lot of, youthfulness, energy, and his going forward is very good. But let's see what he can do. It's the UEFA Champions League. There's Declan Rice in midfield, Zubimendi in midfield. The man that is on fire at the moment, Eberechi Eze, single-handedly destroyed Tottenham Hotspur in the North London derby. He's starting right there. Saka is right there also. And then there is Leandro Trossard and Mikel Merino, England captain. In 21 games, Harry Kane has scored 15 goals against Arsenal in 21 games. So he loves scoring against the Gunners. So they must stop him tonight. So avoid stories that touch. Arsenal fans, tell your team to stop Harry Kane. He mustn't go anywhere tonight. Otherwise, it's going to be tough. That's it right there. Harry Kane, unstoppable. Harry Kane when it comes to playing against Arsenal. So the players just got on the pitch. Game mode on. They're not smiling. I see Eberechi Eze. Camera is on him. I see Harry Kane and the Bayern Munich players. Nobody's smiling. No one is smiling. Yeah, guys, what do you think? Where is this one going? I want you to make a prediction. Who is going to win it? Who is going to win it tonight? Got it wrong one. Got it wrong one. Let's see the head-to-head record. I talked about it the other time. It looks so good for Bayern Munich. They busted so well. 1-0 in favor of Bayern Munich, 2-2. 5-1, remember that 5-1 home and away. Ooh, and then they did it again, another 5-1. Then it was 2-0, 1-1, 2-0, 2-0. I see Bayern Munich everywhere busting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins for Bayern Munich. 1, 2, and just 2 wins for Arsenal. And 3 draws. So can Bayern Munich do it again tonight? That's the big question. But I know it's not going to be easy because this Arsenal team, they're on fire. Over the weekend, Arsenal scored 4 against Tottenham. Bayern Munich scored 6. So both sides are actually on fire. I told you there's Lewis Kelly at the back, Mosquera, Saliba in midfield, 2 defenders. So it's going with 4-2-3-1. 4 players, Trossard, Merino, Saka, who is the captain of the team for tonight. Eze just right in front, right behind the forward players. Rice and Zubimendi in midfield. And I told you the 4 guys that are right there at the back. Miles Lewis Kelly, Urian Timber, William Saliba, and Mosquera completes it for Arsenal. Give me a minute. Just deal with this quickly. TikTok fans, I need to know where you're watching me from. I'm waiting to know where TikTok fans are watching me from. Give me a minute. That's what the live stream is all about. Okay, TikTok fans, they say you guys should like the video. Let's just like the live stream so it gets busy. Because TikTok, when it's inactive, it just goes off, and I don't want us to lose it. So TikTok, please, let's get it busy. YouTube, as you get into the room, let me know where you're watching from and your prediction for the match. I know we're going to see goals. I love seeing goals. I just want to see goals. This fixture, Arsenal taking on Bayern Munich. Don't forget Liverpool also busy. Tottenham also busy. But last night, Manchester City, can you believe it, guys? Manchester City and Pep Guardiola was playing his 100th UEFA Champions League match. And Bayer Leverkusen went there to the Etihad Stadium and they messed him up. They spoiled the party for Pep. That's football for you. So yeah, we're monitoring it, about to kick off. Bayern Munich We'll do the kickoff. The Arsenal players getting ready to attack and chase. We're waiting for it. Referee's whistle will go off any moment from now. And off we go. Arsenal taking on Bayern Munich at the Emirates Stadium. That's what's up, guys. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. TikTok guys, thank you for joining. I want to see Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans, what are your expectations tonight? Are you guys shaking? Bayern Munich, they know how to play Arsenal, but let's just hope that is a different story tonight. A big game in the UEFA Champions League, and that's what we are monitoring tonight. Let me show you how the Gunners got into the stadium for this big encounter. They were all pumped up. I see Bukayo Saka right there, David Raya, all of them getting in, looking. Eberechi Eze, William Saliba, Mikel Merino. The Gunners aren't smiling as they approach this big game against Bayern Munich. I told you both sides with a flawless record, somebody will lose their record tonight. I don't know who will lose their record. Will it be Arsenal? Will it be Inter Milan? Will it be Bayern Munich? We'll wait and see. The game has just started. 1 minute already played. Bayern Munich attacking. They have the ball. They're trying to make good use of it. Moving it around. Arsenal blocking so well. The low block, almost all the time. They do the low block so well now. But then we're still seeing goals. We're still seeing so much goals. I think that was what Tottenham also tried to do over the weekend against Arsenal. Then it backfired. It backfired so badly. I mean, putting 5, trying to block it off with 5 defenders, and they still considered 4 goals. Yeah. Ball now with David Raya. He's telling the players to calm down, don't rush. He sends a long one in. Who's chasing? Leandro Trossard is chasing it. Bayern Munich defending so well. It's cleared. Bayern Munich still with the ball. Just trying to see what's going on in other games. Yeah, kickoff across all the centers now. Atletico Madrid taking on Inter Milan. Eintracht Frankfurt taking on Atalanta. It's Liverpool hosting PSV right there at Anfield. There's Olympiacos taking on Real Madrid. PSG against Tottenham Hotspur. Ooh, at the Parc des Princes. That's going to be a very difficult game for Tottenham. Let's see if they can show good character. And then Sporting Lisbon taking on Club Brugge. Matchday 5 of the UEFA Champions League. Wednesday fixture. Where are you watching me from? I see you guys on YouTube. Tell me where you're watching me from. Arsenal fans, do you think the Gunners can win this one? Particularly what you've seen with the team. Guys, we're seeing a different Arsenal team. What do you guys think about this Arsenal team? Is it because of the squad depth? Yeah. We're approaching the 4th minute. Free kick awarded to Arsenal after Eberechi Eze was brought down. Bayern Munich keeping the line. William Saliba is up there. Mosquera is up there. Declan Rice standing behind the ball is going to send a long one in. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Arsenal players. Bukayo Saka not so far away from the ball also. Declan Rice sends it in. It's a beautiful cross. But Saliba's header wasn't on target. So it's out for a goal kick to Bayern Munich. Okay, let me run through it again. Showed you the lineup, but let me do it one more time. For Arsenal, there's David Raya in goal. There's Timber, William Saliba, Christian Mosquera, Maisley with Skelly, Eberechi Eze, Martins Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Mikel Merino, and Leandro Trossard. For Bayern Munich, Manuel Neuer in goal. Stanisic, Upamecano, Jonathan Tah, Lima, Pavlovic, Joshua Kimmich, Michael Olise, top player, Leonard Scow, Serge Gnabry, former Arsenal player, and the man up front, Harry Kane. That's your starting lineup for Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Let's try to get this out and put it out for you guys to see. Okay, Arsenal with the ball. It's throwing. Declan Rice will take it. Try to see if he can put a long one into Bayern Munich's danger area. Takes some steps backwards. Sends in a long one. Nobody to connect. Bayern Munich dealt with it so well, but Arsenal chasing Eberechi Eze. Sends it back to Lewis. Skelly is trying to guard against the ball, but he lost it. Joshua Kimmich with the ball. What can he do with it? Sends the shots one down the left flank. Bayern Munich trying to get their reading, but Arsenal closing down so well, I must confess. So Bayern Munich not really doing much with the ball. Arsenal with the proper pressing. And Bayern Munich not even getting the ball beyond their half. That's so good. That's a good one for the Gunners. Kashi just joined us now, so we will have that conversation I told you yesterday. Let me run through that results again from yesterday. We're still monitoring what's going on today, but let me tell you what happened yesterday. Tuesday fixtures in the UEFA Champions League match day 5. The big conversation was what Chelsea did to Barcelona. So that's confirmation of the result for you right there. I don't want to read it. It's just scrolling. So for you guys watching on YouTube, you can see right there. Let's bring in Kashi. Kashi, are you ready to talk to us? Kashi was right there at Stamford Bridge. I told you he's a big Chelsea fan. He's the admin for Blues Fan TV. Kashi, get in here. Get in here. Kashi, what's going on?
Yes, people. Big shout out to everyone that is logged in.
Yeah.
So happy to be here. It's a privilege to join my boss, my boss, my mentor.
Kashi.
Yeah.
Kashi, guys, let me throw Kashi under the bus. And so I said I needed a microphone cover. And Kashi gave me a blue one because he's a Chelsea fan. He gave me a blue one just to put Chelsea's color out there. But it's all good. We're doing it for the love of the game.
I'm definitely at your service any day, sir. Any day I'm at your service. Yes, sir.
Kashi,
I'm so happy to see the blue too. I'm so happy to see the blue flag keep flying high. You know what, the microphone is also something that is describing us as a Chelsea fan. You know, so.
Kashi, you need to get me a green one. I'm proudly Nigerian. You need to get me a green one, and I'm gonna send this one back to you.
Don't be surprised that the next one is still gonna be blue.
And then we'll fight. Kashi, good to have you join us. Big night in the UEFA Champions League. We saw fireworks last night. You were right there at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea fans. What sort of match was it for you guys?
Oh my goodness. To be honest with you, I want to say this is one of my biggest nights ever, bro. It's one of my biggest nights ever. You know, the atmosphere, the performance, the fans. I mean, everything just went like a dream, to be honest. You know, it's been the last 18 years, the last time, you know, Barcelona won in Stamford Bridge. And, you know, to be honest with you, it's a game whereby you don't know what's going to come because it's a total different Barcelona team against a total different Chelsea team that have been competing in the past years. You know, in 2018, we still have a couple of guys that has played against themselves in 2012, against themselves in 2007. But that yesterday game was a total different one. You've got these young guys of Barcelona. You've got this young, you know, inexperienced players from Chelsea as well. So it's a flawless game. It's a game whereby it's very, very difficult to predict the scoreline. And I'm sure a lot of people will be surprised yesterday because it's very difficult to predict that Chelsea is going to win Barcelona 3-0. I do believe that that's an impossible prediction, to be honest. There's no way you want to stand out and say, come on, I'm predicting Chelsea beating Barcelona 3-1. So it's a massive, massive atmosphere. And of course, I think every Chelsea fan that witnessed the game yesterday is going to be a lifetime experience for everyone.
I totally agree, because at some point I thought that result was flattering. But looking at it again, Chelsea actually worked. Even before Barcelona got the red card, Chelsea showed intent. They were pushing. I think VAR stopped 2 goals. And Enzo was already getting frustrated. But somehow Chelsea's coach Enzo Maresca said, look, that they stayed to the game plan. And then it worked. What do you think did it for Chelsea?
Listen, guys, the thing is, like, a lot of people don't really appreciate the potential that this so-called Maresca, has in his brain. To be honest, he's a genius. After yesterday's game, I personally confirmed that he's a genius, and I still want to credit the fact that Guardiola has had so much impact in the football world. I'm telling you, this guy, I think he deserves a very, very special accolade. Maybe when he retires. He's got a massive impact all around the football. You want to talk about Arsenal, you want to talk about Bayern Munich, you want to talk about any club in the world right now, Guardiola has an effect. And this is why you see that exceptionality and exceptional performance from this product that came out from Guardiola. Yesterday was exceptional. The fact that we went into that game, I predicted something very similar to that because I know this is what he's going to do. Because when he goes to big games, he likes to dominate from the midfield. He likes to, especially when you are coming with a wide play. This guy is there for you. He knows what he's doing. He knows Barcelona has a massive, massive eye line, and he knows how to control that. So the fact that he was able to go into that game with that mindset, just as the same mindset we went to play PSG, now I'm so confused that these guys find it so easy to go into big games, to win big games, than to go into small games. So it was a big performance for Maresca yesterday, to be honest. That formation worked out. That same formation let us down against Bayern Munich, which I think that's where experience shows, because when you're playing with Bayern Munich, they've got too much of experienced players in that team. They know how to deal with you. But yesterday, it basically worked out from the 0 minutes, from the 0 seconds on to the last minute. We dominated Barcelona. We showed them that we are at the bridge. We showed them that we just outplayed them. A lot of people were talking about the red card. I don't want to believe that even without that red card, we're still going to floor Barcelona because there was 2 goals. Yeah, there was 2 goals that was ruled out. These 2 goals, they were very, very close. I'm telling you, if it was the era of non-VAR, we should be 3-0 up in the next 20 minutes against Barcelona. So
thank you for VAR. It was no good. So it's no good.
The Enzo Fernandez offside was unbelievable because if it was an era of non-VAR, there's no referee that's gonna cancel that goal. But we keep on marching on. We did what we want to do. We dominated Barcelona. The players are just there. They gave in the performance. They were fearless. They were fearless. They don't respect Barcelona a bit. They went all out there. They did their job, and we get the results.
It was Estavo versus Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
And Estavo, what a player. You watched him live. How much talent does that guy have?
Look, I tell people when I watch this guy for the first time properly in the World Club Cup, I said to a lot of people, this guy is bringing a lot of things. They are bringing a lot of things. And what really do confuse me a lot was that the fact that we saw what happened in the Club World Cup. The Brazilian team dominated. They really dominated that Club World Cup. They show that it's one of the league in the world whereby you can never look down on. So I took it from that perspective that if this young boy can be playing in the Brazilian league week in, week out, scoring goals, being the highest goal scorer in that competition, this boy is gonna cook. And of course, he played against Chelsea. He shows that quality. That goal he scored yesterday was just a replicant of what he did to us in Club World Cup. So it's not a new thing. This boy is a genius. And the fact that Whenever he holds on to the ball, you are always so confident that he's gonna make something happen. That's where the problem is. This guy is fearless. Whenever he had the ball, he wants to pressurize on the defender. He wants to do something. He wants to make something happen. To me, I feel like when you have sort of this kind of a player in your team, I'm guaranteeing you definitely be in the top four. I'm assuring you that, because this boy wants to go into the box. He wants to make something happen every time, and that's what you need. That's what you need from your wingers. You need those wingers that are fearless, that are ready to go. They are not looking back all the time. If Estival get the ball 2-3 times, he's going straight away into the box. So I'm happy Chelsea got this deal done. I'm happy to see him in the Chelsea. And the reality is that the first game he played against Chelsea, he showed the fans, I'm here to stay. I'm here to play football. So it looks like we're building a team around him right now. I won't lie to you. It looks like Chelsea are building a team around Estival. And from this result, we're starting to forget about how so much impact Cole Palmer can bring into this team. Right now it looks like people can easily forget the fact that Cole is injured, because this boy is bringing that dream. He's just making it happen for us. So I feel like he's someone to watch out for. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I was doing an interview on BR Sport, and this guy was asking me, how much would you sell Esteval at the moment? So he went up to £200 million, and I said no. Bro, the reason is, you've got a guy coming from Brazil. He's just a 18-year-old. He's here playing week in, week out. To me, I feel like those sort of amounts, it's too small. You need to give him some time. Let him play a season, 2 seasons. Maybe at the end of the 2 seasons, we'll be talking about £500,000. So he was like, bro, you're going too far. I said no, because I'm seeing a potential. I'm seeing a potential in this young boy. So the sky is the limit. I believe Estival has just started his career. No pressure. Take it game by game. And of course, we'll see where it goes. Maybe at the end of this season, we'll probably be seeing someone, naming in one of the Ballon d'Ors or something.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I've listened to a lot of pundits say Esteval and Lamine Yamal will give us the next generation of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Chelsea fans are so pumped up with this player. But yes, Esteval had a good game yesterday. But tell me, what a player he was last night. The man of the match, Marc Cucurella. They said if you're looking for Lamine Yamal, don't go call the police. Go check Cucurella's pockets. That is right there.
Well. Honestly, I like I said earlier, to me, I feel like it's not a new thing to me. I predicted this. I was expecting this. I was expecting one of them to definitely outsmart one of each other. They played from the national team. They played together. We know how Spain, they are very, very united in terms of when it comes to nationality. So I am expecting one of them to outsmart each other tomorrow. But I'm so confident with the recent form that Cucurella is. I'm so confident that he knows how to handle Lamine Yamal. And of course, when you look at the age difference as well, Lamine Yamal still looks very young. I so much believe that. Something different will definitely happen. So just one sec. I'm losing my light shade. Yeah.
It's fine.
So I so much believe that he's gonna handle Lamine Yamal properly yesterday. I'm not, to be honest, for me, I'm not surprised, because I know the potentials of Marc Cucurella. He's done it last season. He handled so many wingers last season properly. So I'm not too surprised, but I feel like the big kudos goes to Cucurella, because yesterday we can see that Lamine Yamal obviously want to do something, but he just try his best to put him in the pocket.
Actually, people are saying you should calm down, that you're bragging now because of the Chelsea win. They say you should be calming down. But I understand that every Chelsea fan will be all over the moon, because even I didn't give Chelsea a chance, because I was saying with Barcelona's offensive play, they can actually worry Chelsea. But we saw a different Chelsea got into beast mode and they did what they did. But let me update our viewers. I'll come back to you.
All right.
Very important incident happened in the 15th minute in that game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Arsenal had a run at goal. Bukayo Saka was chasing the ball. Manuel Neuer came out, punched the ball to safety, but his head caught Bukayo Saka by his nose. And the Arsenal captain was bleeding. But hey, Arsenal fans, not much of a problem. He's still playing. He's doing just fine. Arsenal with the ball now, but no, Barcelona will recover it. They're trying to do it from the back. But I like the way Arsenal seem to be containing this Bayern Munich team. They're making sure that they don't, are getting to their reading. They don't, go beyond their half. So Arsenal locking it in properly. Zubimendi with a contested ball, he won it. Saka went for it, but he was bullied. Yeah, so like I say, was bullied by Kimmich. The ball fell back to Zubimendi. Arsenal with the attack, and they have a corner kick. Let me get back to you, Kashi. Up next for Chelsea's Arsenal. That's one definitely. The London derby. We know what sort of vibe it brings. With the form Chelsea showed us against Barcelona, are you so confident that your team can beat the Gunners?
Yeah, to be honest, let's not be carried away as a Chelsea fan. Yeah, we won yesterday. It was a big game, one of the biggest games in the world. But we need to come back and think about it. This is a Premier League. It's a different atmosphere. And when you look at the current situation within Chelsea and Arsenal, the league leaders, and of course, we sat in the second with the 6 points. So it's going to be a different game, to be honest with you. And I am 100% assuring the Chelsea fan that Maresca is going to approach this game differently. He's not going to approach Arsenal the way he do approach Barcelona, So
okay.
I do believe
I'll just let you pause. I'll pause you right there. Goal at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal, I knew it. The way they were doing the pressing, I knew it was going to be so tough for Bayern Munich to contain them. And it's Jurgen Timber. He's having a beautiful. The game against Tottenham, I was saying that yes, the Gunners, they were scoring the goals with the forward players, but I figured out. I singled out Jurgen Timber. By the way, beautiful cross from Bukayo Saka. And Timber was there with a fine header to put the Gunners in front. So it's Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 0. I told you guys there'll be fireworks with this one. They used to call them set piece FC. Kashi, how will your team deal with this team and their set piece?
Yeah, obviously, when you look at Arsenal this season, we look to have most of things in similar. So they were leading as the masterclass of the set piece, and we followed them as a number second on the list. So we had more goals from the set piece, just behind Arsenal. So we had the next clean sheet just behind Arsenal. So there's not too much of differences between Chelsea and Arsenal today. At the moment. So, but the only difference that it's gonna make in Sunday is like Maresca is gonna approach this game differently, and that's where the problem is. He's gonna approach that game differently. He's not gonna go all out there, playing from the mid block the way we did against Barcelona. So, and that's where the problem is. That's where Arsenal will probably have a chance to come for us. But obviously, like I said, we've naturally dealt with these big clubs so well. Last season, it was a draw at Stamford Bridge, 1-1. What a massive, a goal from Pedro Neto in almost the dying minute. So, when it comes to Chelsea Arsenal, it's another game whereby you look into, and it's difficult to predict as well. So, there's not going to be too much of goals in these games. I'm 100% sure of that. We are not seeing too much of goals. So it's a game whereby the two teams are trying to see. Just to me, I feel like it's just going to be a replica of what happened last season. When the last season game, Chelsea were, they're being careful in terms of coming out to Arsenal. Arsenal are being careful. We're just being watchful. I think that game, everyone is trying to demand for a point. So everybody wants to, just to go home with, 1 point, and also I think that's going to be the same thing that's going to be happening this weekend. I don't see Arsenal dominating that game. I don't see Chelsea dominating that game, but obviously maybe someone can come out. I
hope you're not trying to tell us that we're going to see a dull game of football, because we want to see goals. Even the last time that it ended 1-1, I didn't like it. I was expecting us to, see some good goals in that one. So we've been talking so much about the defensive approach that Maresca might give it, and now you're talking about Arsenal. I think the Gunners will come out. Are you saying Chelsea will go all out defending, and if they give it that sort of approach, and Arsenal gets into their element and starts, playing the attacking football that we know them for, wouldn't that punish Chelsea?
Look, the thing is, like, when you look at Chelsea at the moment, the attacking structure is too heavy for a lot of clubs. They can't contain it. And that's what Arteta will be looking at when it comes to Chelsea. You don't want to toil around with the likes of Pedro Neto. You don't want to toil around with the likes of Garnacho. You don't want to be toil around with the likes of Estival, because you know these boys are dangerous. No matter how strong your attacking force are, these guys can hurt you from anywhere. So I'm massively sure that Arteta will be very, very careful with this game, the way he approach it. He doesn't want to come out, because we have the like of Casado. Don't forget, this guy is a masterclass. He can stop anybody from anywhere. Right. So his fouls are clean, his tackles are clean. Everything is so clean about this guy. So what I'm trying to say is, if Arteta wants to go on with a point against Chelsea, don't play wide with us. If you play wide with us, you are risking, you are risking your 3 points, especially at Stamford Bridge. So I'm very sure he will have what happened, against Barcelona, and he must have learned a lot from it. We can frustrate teams at this moment. We can definitely frustrate anyone. I don't care the fact that Arsenal has, one of the, toughest defender at the moment. But when you're talking about these Chelsea attackers, these Chelsea young attacking, footballers, they were magicians. They can hurt Arsenal at any moment.
We'll see. Let me just give updates from the different centers. Kashi, just stay right there. We'll go back to that win against Barcelona and what it can do to the confidence of Chelsea Football Club. Stay with me. Let our viewers know what's going on. The game between FC Copenhagen and Kairat Almaty finished 3-2. I told you it was a 5-goal thriller. Let me just bring out the results. Just walk with me. Okay, that's it right there. Matchday 5 of the UEFA Champions League. Wednesday live scores. Copenhagen and Kairat, they played 3-2 in favor of Copenhagen. Pafos and Monaco, it ended 2-2. I told you, that's what's up. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 0. Jurgen Timber, I love that header so much. What a delivery by Bukayo Saka. And Timber followed it. Arsenal, Chelsea should be shaking with the way the Gunners are playing at the moment. But hey, this is football where anything can happen. If you think I don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Sunderland versus Arsenal. You wouldn't expect that sort of result, but it went that way. But this is a different night entirely in the UEFA Champions League. Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 0. So I was asking that important question. Which of the 3 teams' flawless record will be smashed tonight? So at the moment, it seems it's going to be 2, because Bayern Munich is trailing Arsenal and Inter Milan, they're trailing Atletico Madrid right there in Spain. So we'll see if Inter Milan will get right back into it. Frankfurt and Atalanta, that game is still goalless in the 29th minute. It's now Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 1. Let me see details of that. Yeah, it was Perisic that gave the visitors the lead in the 6th minute from the penalty spot, and Szoboszlai equalized for Arne Slot's team, and so it's 1-1. He scored that goal in the 16th minute. Liverpool must find a way to win this one, to pump up their confidence, because it's not looking good for the Reds, particularly in the Premier League. 6 wins, 6 defeats out of 12 matches. Ouch! Not good for the defending champions. We'll see if Liverpool get themselves back up. Just 5 minutes ago, it was Olympiacos 1, Real Madrid 0. But you know what? They've turned it around. And you know who did the magic? It's a brace for Kylian Mbappe. As early as the 8th minute, Chiquinho gave Olympiacos the lead. And then Mbappe, in the 22nd minute, scored. In the 24th minute, he doubled it, 2 minutes interval. And in the 29th minute, hat-trick for Kylian Mbappe. Fire. I told you, it's the UEFA Champions League. I'm sure when Olympiacos scored that goal, they said to themselves that they will start cruising away. But Real Madrid say, hey, slow down. Park! Baby, you pull over. Hey. Them right there. Sporting has just taken the lead against Club Brugge. The game between PSG and Tottenham, 28 minutes already played, and it's still goalless. Kashi. That's what the UEFA Champions League. These are the nights that are made for football. And it comes with so much fireworks. Tell me, what's the atmosphere like? You've covered a lot of football matches, but with the UEFA Champions League, does it bring a different feeling?
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, when the fact that the games are played at night, it's brought a kind of a different atmosphere. People are settled, people are gone all through the day, and they just want to have some fun at night. So that definitely brings some sort of a different atmosphere, to be honest. And to be honest, there's no night in football game right now right now like the Champions League nights, and they're so good. I mean, the tone of that Champions League alone, I think, brought another vibes into the fans. When you listen to that tone in the life of the stadium, I think you definitely know what I'm talking about. So it's one of the best atmosphere you can ever imagine, to be honest, especially at Stamford Bridge. Nowhere else in the world where you can enjoy watching your Champions League night except in Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, you cover the Blues fans a lot. You have a channel dedicated to them. What sort of role did they play on that night for that win against Barcelona?
Oh, it was. I mean, electric night. Like I said, good for us. It was a good game. We won. The fans were, the fans were chanting at the front of the stadium, and everybody's just there, being happy. It's a dream come true. It's something that you don't really expect. You naturally might think of beating Barcelona, but not in that way, not in that sort of embarrassing way whereby you dominated the game from the first minute to the last minute. And I'm very sure 80% of Chelsea fans came into that game with the mindset of how are we going to deal with Lamine Yamal, because we know his potentials. That's one of those guys whereby when the ball gets to him, the fans were chanting, "Come on, get onto this guy, get onto this guy." But yesterday it was an easy shift for us, and of course the fans are happy. People start thinking positive about Maresca, start thinking positive about the ownership, the process, because obviously when you look at what we're doing for the past 2 years, is unbelievable to me. Sometimes I call it a dream that can never come true, because we naturally believe, yeah, we naturally believe in experienced player. We want the fast results. We want results to come in as soon as possible. We don't want to wait. We don't want to start. Obviously it has really affected us this season as well, whereby we go into games, we lose against Brentford at home, lose against Brighton at home. So much of so much of a lot of things happened this season, but to me, I feel like it was a good atmosphere, to be honest.
So it's now Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. Ouch. I knew it was going to be this way. Carl, it was against the run of play. Beautiful counter-attacking football by Bayern Munich. I thought Arsenal was doing so well with blocking them. And then they sent in a long one. Harry Kane chased it. Carl got into position. And then a quick one to him. And that was a beautiful play of Kimmich.
Wow.
So that's it. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. What a finish from Carl. What a finish. So yeah, that's the UEFA Champions League for you. If you blink, you start asking questions. So it is what it is now. Arsenal 1. Bayern Munich 1. Where do you think this game will go, Kashi?
Well, like I said, it's a mind game for Arteta. I don't think if he get the point from this game, I think he'll be so happy, because when you look at the last 3 games for Arsenal has been really, really competitive, and of course, I'm very, very sure their mindsets are ahead of the game against Chelsea. So I don't really see them, competing too much in this game. They might, win this game. They might go with a point or probably lose the game. But I think their mindset is on the big game coming up on Sunday, because that's where the challenge is come. Because Arsenal don't want to kind of go into that game and maybe not getting a point out of it. So because maybe that game is going to decide who is going to be at the top of the Premier League by the end of December. So I feel like this game, I don't see them, thinking about it too much. I feel like they're just going into this game. Maybe probably they could get something out of it, but basically, I'm quite sure Arteta's mind is on Sunday game, because he knows what can come out of Chelsea game, especially when you've just beaten one of the best club in the world, Barcelona. So I think, yeah, obviously, we just expect that kind of a game, but I don't see Arsenal, doing too much in this game. Maybe 2-1 win for them or something.
We'll see. Yeah, but good momentum for Chelsea with that win over Barcelona. But what a goal! That goal. A lovely long ball from Jonathan Tah, and then he sent it to Gnabry. Gnabry chased it so well, kept the attack and sent in a cross for Carl to finish it off. It was a beautiful counter-attacking football by Bayern Munich. They have the ball now with Harry Kane. Harry Kane back to Tata doing the long one again. They need to find a way to stop Gnabry from having those runs. But now it's Harry Kane with the ball. Shoots. But nah, it's not happening this time around. Ball went off target. But what a pass. Jonathan Tah is getting those long balls so well. So well. Yeah, I'm just looking out for more updates. Remember, it's live football right here, and we're following. We're having a look. I should have finished that off better. Could have easily been with Bayern Munich with the lead. But give me a minute. Yeah. I Lima would have just settled, calm down, and then finish that off so well. Who is down? An Arsenal player is down. There might just be a substitution here, but it's still Arsenal 1. Look at that. Long ball to Gnabry, and then Gnabry finished. How finished it off so well for Bayern Munich. But that assist from Gnabry. The long ball finish, beautiful football from Bayern Munich. Arsenal out of the lead through Timber. So it was a beautiful header from corner kick, taken by Bukayo Saka. Leandro Trossard is on the floor, but I think he's going to be just fine. I think he's going to be well. The medical team speaking to him. 37 minutes played. Arsenal, Noni Madueke is getting ready to come on. Is he going to replace him? We'll see. But that's the whole point now. Kashi, I wanted to mention the squad depth in this Arsenal team now. See, no Martinelli, no problem. No Gabriel, no problem. No Martin Odegaard, no problem. Arsenal that we know before, these 3 names, if I call them and they are missing, they start struggling. And now Leandro Trossard will be replaced. I think he picked a knock, or he has trained his muscle, and Noni Madueke will be coming up. How important is it for Arsenal, particularly with the game coming up against Chelsea? What would their squad depth do for them?
I feel like Arsenal really had a very good transfer window.
Yeah, they did.
I just don't like the fact that they couldn't make things happen easy. They struggled to get Eze, they struggled to get Zubimendi, they struggled to get Gyökeres as well. I feel like this is one of those things that they need to look into. In the nearest future, when you want to win, when you want to be the champions, you need to go all out there. You've got all the season to think about what your problems are. Then when you derive your problem, you have to go into the transfer window aggressively and make sure you get your deals done at the right time. They've almost lost Eze to Spurs, which would have been the biggest blow for them this season. But big shout out to them. I think Arsenal had one of the biggest, not just quantity, but the quality squad depth in the Premier League at the moment, which I feel like with this, they should be able to go through and, of course, win the Premier League. If they don't get it done this season, I'm sorry, it might be a long story. And Arsenal might have to wait for Chelsea to win the Premier League before they could, make an attempt as well.
I see. Kashi, thank you so much. Let me let you go. But tell the people your YouTube channel, what you do. Chelsea fans might just, give you a follow to start seeing your works.
So, yes, people, please, Kashi, Blues Fan TV. I'm here to bring you all updates from Stamford Bridge, especially your fan reaction after the game. So please do subscribe to the channel. The channel is called Blues Fan TV. So if you go on every socials, you find us there. Please subscribe to the channel, engage in our posts. If there's anything we need to do better, please reach out to us. If you want to be part of Blues Fan TV, reach out to us. We can always have you on board. So thank you very much.
So that's
thank
it.
You very much. Really appreciate it.
No, I should be thanking you. You brought us the action. You witnessed it firsthand. Saw Chelsea do their thing against Barcelona. I'll try to see if I can make it to Stamford Bridge for that one against Arsenal, and then we can rock.
Yeah,
live stream there for my people. So, guys, let's keep a date. Saturday, right?
Sunday. It's gonna be a
Sunday.
Sunday game. Yeah,
So,
4:30, 5:30 Nigerian time, West African time, but obviously 4:30 UK time as well.
good football. Good football. We'll see. I just hope they score goals. Thanks so much, Kashi. Let me let you run. I know you're a busy guy. I
All right.
appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I'll see you on to the next one. Yeah, peace.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Thank you. So that's it. Kashi Blues Fan TV. Chelsea fans, that's your man. That's the guy you need to, rock and roll with. He's got all of the love and juicy stories coming from Chelsea. The game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. 41 minutes gone. Arsenal won. Bayern Munich won in the 35th minute. Yeah, that's the one I want to talk about. What happened? There was a chance for Bayern Munich. Stanisic. I thought he got it all wrong. Beautiful long ball. He just needed to calm down and then finish it up. But hey, he played wide. And in the 38th minute, Leandro Trossard got injured and he has been replaced by Noni Madueke. That's what's up. Live scores coming from matchday 5 of the UEFA Champions League Wednesday fixtures. I just finished talking about what happened on Tuesday with Kashi, the big win that you all talked about. Chelsea telling Barcelona, calm down. You can't come to Stamford Bridge and do anyhow. If you misbehave, we're going to deal with you. And they did just that, Chelsea beat Barcelona by 3-0. They said after the match, the police, they were asking, where's Lamine Yamal? We're looking for Lamine Yamal. Is missing. Someone said, check Cucurella's pockets. Yeah, check his pockets. Because Cucurella pocketed Lamine Yamal, said, look, you're not going anywhere, not today. Oh my goodness, what a result for Chelsea. Now 3 wins for the Blues, 1 defeat and 1 draw. They look good. So their target will be to finish in the top 8 to gain automatic qualification. 3 teams still unbeaten. They're Arsenal, Bayern Munich, and Inter Milan. And let me let you know that at the end of today, maybe, just maybe, 1 or 2 of them will lose that unbeaten status. The game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich still 1-1. It was the Gunners that opened scoring through Yuri Timber. Yuri Timber with a beautiful header. It was Bukayo Saka that sent in a lovely cross. And then Timber followed it up so well and finished it. And then when Arsenal thought it was going to be them cruising all the way in the 32nd minute, there was a long ball, beautiful ball from the back from Jonathan Tah. And then Serge Gnabry chased it. He kept the attack so well and then sent in a beautiful cross for Carl to finish off. And that was just good enough when Leonard Carl sent it home for Bayern Munich to get back into the game. That's football for you. Arsenal won. Bayern Munich won. Let's go to Spain. Let me let you know that it's Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 0. Where are you watching me from on TikTok? Let me know. Are you following the games? Which of the matches are you monitoring? Arsenal fans, don't forget to stay with me. I'd like to speak to you guys. When this game is done, I want to see what Arsenal can do with the result. In Germany, it's still Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 0, Liverpool. They found a way to blow that lead. Liverpool, they found a way to get back because it was a PSV that scored first from the penalty spot, and then Szoboszlai equalized for Arne Slot's team, the Premier League champions. Let me take you to Greece. Olympiacos, they got an early goal against Real Madrid. And then Kylian Mbappe took things personal. And under 10 minutes, man got a hat-trick. What's going on? Kylian Mbappe, that's what it means to be angry. So hat-trick from Mbappe. His goals came in the 22nd minute, in the 24th minute, and the 29th minute. The guy, he just entered beast mode under 10 minutes. Bam, 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 3 goals. And so it's Olympiacos 1, Real Madrid 3. That's what's up right there. And that just before Kylian Mbappe started scoring. In the 32nd minute, Vinicius Jr. Had his goal ruled offside by the video assistant referee. Otherwise, would have been saying it's a 4-1. So that's one approaching halftime. I'm monitoring it also. Sporting Lisbon, they have doubled their lead against Club Brugge. It's now Sporting CP 2, Club Brugge 0. Walk with me. Let's go to Parc des Princes interesting times tonight in the UEFA Champions League. Richarlison, remember, he scored a beautiful goal in that 4-1 demolition that they suffered in the hands of Arsenal in the North London derby. Richarlison with a beautiful goal to give Tottenham the lead against PSG. Can you believe it? 35th minute, he scored that goal. The game now approaching halftime, and it's a good one for Tottenham. Let me see. I'm watching the goal. Unfortunately, guys, due to copyright, I cannot show you. Richarlison, beautiful build-up between Bergvall and Gray for Kolomwani to put it in. And then it was just right there. Was a plate. He sent in a header to Richarlison to head him. So it was a double header, double whammy for Tottenham. And they have the lead right there at Park the Prince. Yeah, Kolomwani unselfishly send the ball with his head to Richarlison. Richarlison said, "You gave it to me with your head. I will finish it off with my head." Yeah, so that's a good one for Tottenham. Where are you watching me from? It's the live watch along in the UEFA Champions League match day 5. I'm monitoring it. Big games going on. I will show you the league table. I'm just waiting for halftime to come, and then when I get the results, I'll just update you guys. But let me do a quick update of some of the results have changed. That's live broadcast for you. Games already concluded. Copenhagen defeated Kairat Almaty by 3-2. They give us a 5-goal thriller, and I love it so much when we see goals in football. Let me show you how Bayern Munich got into the Emirates Stadium for this big game against Arsenal. That's one we'll be rolling while I correct some of the results just coming in. Sporting CP doing a good job against Club Brugge. Let's see if they can hold on, but they will definitely go into the break with a 2-0 lead. Club Brugge must find a way to get back into that one. I told you the story of how Richarlison gave Tottenham the lead right there at Park the Prince. The defending champions PSG, they must also find a way to see if they can get back into it in Greece. It's still Olympiacos 1, Real Madrid 3. It was Kylian Mbappe that got into beast mode. He wasn't smiling. Scored 3 goals under 10 minutes. Wow, can you believe it? The game between Frankfurt and Atalanta is still goalless. Nothing has changed. In Germany, in Spain, it's still Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 0. So if Inter Milan should lose that, their unbeaten run ends tonight. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich still 1-1. I don't want that result. I need a winner. I need 2 teams to lose their unbeaten status tonight. Yeah, so let's see if it's Arsenal that will keep theirs or Bayern Munich. So that's the updates. Wherever you are in the world watching, feel free to get into the conversation. First, tell me where you're watching me from. I see loads of guys on TikTok. I know you guys are also monitoring it. But at halftime, I'd like to speak to fans of Arsenal, fans of Bayern Munich. If you love Real Madrid also, let's have that conversation. It was not looking so good for Real Madrid at the start, but hey, Real Madrid said, look, no problem with this one. We got it covered. So I'm just waiting for halftime, and then I'll run through the results, and then I'll show you what the current result has done to the league table. Don't forget, this is the UEFA Champions League, and it has the league format. So this is the league stage. They'll play 8 matches. This is match day 5. Right after this one, the top 8 team will gain automatic qualification to the next round. And then the other teams, I'll count it later, I want to be sure. And then they will go through the playoffs. Halftime at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. Nothing has changed in that one. I told you how it happened for the Gunners. It was Yoran Timber that gave them the lead with a lovely header. Bukayo Saka sent in beautiful cross. You guys call them set piece FC. Now I understand. And then Timber followed up so well to give the Gunners the lead. And then Carl in the 32nd minute, it was also a beautiful long ball to Gnabry. Gnabry got the ball, he kept the attack and sent in a beautiful cross for Carl to finish it off. That was a beautiful goal. I love it so much. It broke the Arsenal defense. So this Bayern Munich team, I think they realized that they can actually be doing that penetration from the right wing, and so they've been sending all the long ball there. Jonathan Tah has been doing so well, putting pressure from that side of the field. Yeah, so that's it. Halftime across the different centers. All the teams now, they've gone to the dressing room. Let me run you through the results. It's going to pop up now. That's it right there. Halftime in the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 0, Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 0, Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 1, Olympiacos 1, Real Madrid 3, Paris Saint-Germain 1. They found a way to score a goal just before halftime. Can you believe it? How did they do it? It was Vitinha just at the stroke of halftime. Big drama before the break. Ooh, Richarlison gave Tottenham the lead with a simple header from close range after good work by Kolomwani. But Vitinha pulled PSG level just before the break. I didn't even say it. He smashed it. I need to see that goal. How did he score it, Vitinha? I want to see. I'm sure it must have been some strike from the Portuguese midfielder. Ooh, let me see. Vitinha. Boom! What a strike. He smashed it off the underside of the bar to level the game in Paris. Woo! What a strike. What a strike from the Portuguese midfielder. Top player, Vitinha. I like him a lot. I love his work rate. I love his passion. So he made sure that PSG got back into the game before the break. That was a really, really crucial goal for the defending champions. Came up from a corner. He opened up so well. Got the ball in space. Boom! Hit it. And when the ball strikes the underside of the bar, there's no chance for the goalkeeper. Yeah, that was where he sent it. It was a beautiful strike. Oh, Vitinha, I love it so much. So I need to update that, guys. You see, that's what live football can do to you. Just when I thought it was over, just at the stroke of halftime, Vitinha produced that magic to put Paris Saint-Germain back into it. Ooh, what a story right there. Park the Prince. I love it so much. So that's the updated result. I'll just give you details of how everything happened. The game right before me, that's the one I'm watching. I have a screen in front of me. I'm seeing everything going down at the Emirates Stadium. TikTok, we have to get the screen. We have to get the live stream busy. Otherwise, we're going to lose it. Yeah, we're going to lose it. We're going to lose it. TikTok in 10, 9, 8. We're going to lose it. If I go off on TikTok, that's it. I'll just rock and roll my guys on Facebook, on YouTube. So if we lose it on TikTok, you can join me on YouTube, and then we can all do the show together, particularly Arsenal fans, Bayern Munich fans, Real Madrid fans, Liverpool fans. Let's talk about it when it's done. I want to give you details of what happened in that game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. It's all square at the break with Arsenal and Bayern Munich locked at 1-1 after a very lively first half. I must confess, it was a lively first half. It was Yuri Timber in the 22nd minute that powered Arsenal into the lead with a beautiful header. It came off the cross of Bukayo Saka from the corner. But Kyle leveled off for Bayern Munich with a sharp left-footed finish. I love that goal so much because I love the defense to attack goals. It came all the way from the defense. I think it was Jonathan Tada sent in a long ball. Serge Gnabry chased it, kept the attack and sent in a cross for Kyle to finish. Bayern Munich, despite dominating possession at 63% and enjoying more control, Bayern Munich only managed to contain Arsenal. So Arsenal has been more threatening. 2 bookings for Bayern Munich and a yellow card for Arteta has added extra edge. I need to find out what Mikel Arteta did, but there was a scare for Arsenal when Bukayo Saka was bleeding. I saw him bleeding from the nose. I think it was when Manuel Neuer came out, he punched the ball up. I think his head struck Saka's nose, but hey, no problem. Saka could continue doing just fine, So ball possession, Arsenal at 41% of the ball possession, and Bayern Munich enjoying 59%. Yeah, they enjoyed possession, but Arsenal was more of the, attacking team. Arsenal produced more threats with it 41% of the ball that they had. So yeah, Arsenal fans, that's one you can hold on to. Not a bad analysis at halftime for the Gunners. Let's go to Spain. Let me tell you what happened between Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan. At the break, Atletico Madrid lead 1-0. How did it happen? Thanks to a close-range finish from Alvarez after a lengthy video assistant referee check earlier on. Inter, they have edged possession with 58% and racked up 8 shots to Atletico's 3. DeMarco picked up a yellow card late for a tactical foul as Inter pressed, but Jan Sommer and Mosso have both been alert with key saves. It's all to play for now. We'll see what second half will give to us. Ball possession, Atletico Madrid, 43%. Inter Milan, 57%. Remember, Inter Milan, they're still unbeaten. If it ends this way, their unbeaten status, goes. So it was Bayern Munich, an away team, bossing the possession against Arsenal. And now Inter Milan, an away team also against Atletico Madrid, bossing the play. So it means the guys, the visitors, are not going out there to lock up. They're playing offensive football. They are pushing. Yeah, I'm seeing highlights of the Yoran Timber's goal. It was a lovely header of that cross from Bukayo Saka, but it didn't stay long because Arsenal got that lead into the second minute. In the 32nd minute, Bayern Munich got back into it 10 minutes after. Not much to report in Germany. The game between Frankfurt and Atalanta. It's goalless at the break, but there's been plenty of action. Let me tell you, Atalanta twice struck the post late in the half. The away team again. You see what I'm saying about the visitors? They are pushing. So they struck the post late in the half, and guess who did it? My Niger boy, Ademola Lookman and Skamaka are both denied by inches. They were that close. Frankfurt started brightly, but Atalanta have edged the ball, now holding 58% of it and carving out 8 shots to Frankfurt's 5. So not bad. They've been blocks and saves everywhere, and that's an indication that there's still so much to play for in that game between Frankfurt and Atalanta. But at the break, it's goalless. Where are you watching me from? On TikTok. I see loads of guys joining. I'm taking a look, live watch along of the UEFA Champions League matchday 5. Arsenal is busy against Bayern Munich. Atletico Madrid, they're also busy. Liverpool, busy. Tottenham, busy. Real Madrid doing their thing against Olympiacos. I'm just giving the halftime analysis because it's halftime across all the centers. Let's go to Anfield, where it's at halftime. It is Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 1. What happened? It was a lively first half at Anfield as Liverpool and PSV go in level at the break. Perisic fired PSV ahead early from the spot after a Virgil van Dijk handball. But Szoboszlai quickly replied, burying a loose ball from a Cody Gakpo's assist. That's a good one. Liverpool are bossing possession at 66% and have racked up 9 shots. The PSV's just 1. So maybe unfortunate Liverpool, but they must find a way to start converting their chances. Yeah, I needed that. I'm sure that's what the Liverpool players are doing at the break. So yeah, Liverpool, they're in control of the ball. A ball possession for Liverpool, 60%. PSV Eindhoven managing just 40%. So you could tell that Liverpool, they're playing this one. They really want to win it. But PSV, they're doing just enough to hold on to that lead that they got. And Szoboszlai got Liverpool back into it. I see Hugo Ekitike having a good game. 12 his shots blocked by PSV. I think Ekitike needs to do so much. He needs to prove that it deserves the money spent on him by Liverpool, same as Alexander Isak. They must show working. They must show working. Liverpool fans, what do you think? Arsenal fans are saying it's going to be a very difficult game in the second half. I don't know. Maybe when you look at the reserve, when you look at the bench, you could just see what can turn it around for the Gunners. Let's go see the reserve players available for Arsenal in that crucial game against Bayern Munich. Let me see. Yeah, I'll just put this on pause for a minute. Just get some updates from the different centers, and then I'll come back to you guys. Guys, don't go away. Stay right here. Let me see if I still have that video. Where did I keep it? Just want to get more updates. But just in case you're just joining, halftime across the different centers in the UEFA Champions League. Give me a minute. Just trying to keep it. Yeah, just reading results from the different centers coming. I'm just trying to get proper updates for you guys. Shout out to everyone watching on TikTok. Shout out to everyone watching on YouTube. It's a live watch along in the UEFA Champions League. I had Kashi. Kashi is a Chelsea fan. He was right there at Stamford Bridge. He came and gave us updates from what he saw covering that game against Barcelona. Big, massive win for Chelsea. And their fans are loving it so much. Yeah, who would have loved it, Chelsea, what they did. Just put this right there for you guys to feed on it. Starting lineup for the Gunners in that game against Bayern Munich. I also showed you how the team got into the stadium. Let's bring this down a bit. Which of the games are you monitoring? Chelsea fans, which of the games are you monitoring? Arsenal fans, H-Town, I see you. Thank you. Thank you for always joining the live stream and supporting. Yeah, I told you Liverpool won, PSV won, Olympiacos won, Real Madrid 3. I told you how Kylian Mbappe took things personal under 10 minutes. Kylian Mbappe, what a player. Scored a hat-trick. PSG won, Tottenham won. I actually thought Tottenham was going to take the lead into the break, but Vitinha said, no. Not on my watch. Scored a belter, a cracker of a goal to put the defending champions back into it. So it's PSG 1, Tottenham 1. Sporting also found a way to double their lead in the 31st minute through Suarez to make sure that they go into the break with a 2-0 lead over Club Brugge. Let me tell you what happened. Sporting, we go into the break with a commanding 2-0 lead after Brugge. Over Club Brugge, thanks to quickfire goals from Quenda and Suarez, both set up by Katamo. So Katamo is doing so well with the assist. The hosts have looked sharper in attack, racking up 11 shots to Club Brugge's 3 and getting 4 on target versus none for the visitors. Despite Club Brugge edging possession with 51%, their XG seats are just 0.12 compared to Sporting 0.86. VAR drama early on saw Herman's red card downgraded to a yellow. So that's VAR working very well for the player. So that's about it. Rafael Onyedika relieves the pressure with the clearance. I'm just looking out for my Niger boy, Rafael Onyedika, top player right there for Club Brugge. Always have a look in with his club. But hey, when it comes to the Super Eagles, they just put him on the bench. I don't know why. Coach Eric Schell don't want to play the man because I think he's doing so well. He's playing club football regularly, so he deserves a chance to play for the Super Eagles. But hey, these coaches, they know better. So it's not our call. Getting ready for second half, the players just getting back into the pitch. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. I see the goal scorer, Uren Timber. Camera is on him now. Carl, the goal scorer for Bayern Munich. The camera is on him now. Those are the guys that made it happen. I see Bayern Munich coach Vincent Kompany just getting back to his sitting area. Carl is warming up, shaking off the cold. He's ready to get back again. His goal was good enough to put Bayern Munich back into it. Otherwise, Arsenal would have gone into that lead, into that break with a lead. But Carl's goal then shot Bayern Munich, got back into it. It was Bayern Munich that started off the game, so Arsenal will kick off the second half. So let's see what's going to happen. Just waiting for the video to land. Then I'm just going to share with you guys. Yeah, for those of you who missed it, let me give you an update from Tuesday. Big win for Chelsea against Barcelona. Let me bring that right up. We can't stop talking about it. Hey, remember, it's everything match day 5 in the UEFA Champions League. That's what I'm dealing with tonight. Enzo Maresca, I like some of the things he talked about right after Chelsea defeated Barcelona. Let me bring out that post-match reaction for you guys to listen to Enzo Maresca, particularly Chelsea fans who are still excited about that win. And that's the sort of, vibe they want to take into Sunday's fixture against Arsenal. It's the London derby. That one always gets us talking. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what will come out of that one. But guys, what do you think? The North London derby, Chelsea against Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. I think Arsenal can do just enough to still get us talking. We'll see. These days I don't know football, because once you start thinking you know football, you get stunned. So I don't know. But yeah, results from Tuesday scrolling. Big win for Chelsea. Big win for Bayern Leverkusen. I told you what Bayern Leverkusen did to Pep Guardiola was the sport the party for Pep in his 100th game in the UEFA Champions League. Let's bring in Enzo Maresca. He had this to say right after Chelsea's win over Barcelona.
Very good. Has been fantastic night for the players, for the club, for the fans. For me personally, it was already a fantastic day because today is my daughter's birthday. So she asked for a present, and that is a fantastic day. Yeah, the big win has been nice, especially here at home. With our fans, it's always a nice feeling. Yeah, no, the goal was very good. As Rafinha said, probably in the next 10, 15 years, Estevao with Lamine Yamal, they're gonna be both probably the next, probably Messi and Ronaldo. But for both, they are 18. They need to enjoy. They need to, try to improve every day, and I think it's the most important thing for them. Absolutely. As you said, in big games, it's always there. Against Lamine tonight, against Salah in different game, against any winger. But Mark is doing very well with us since I joined the club, on the ball, off the ball. So we are very happy with him. Do you want to know what I believe?
Yes.
Next 48 hours rest and recovery energy, because it's very demanding every 3 days. Now we have, Arsenal in 5 days, but 2 days ago we played Burnley away, and then we have so many games that the most important thing now is recovery energy, and then we go game by game. But much better for the players, the legs, and for the staff also mentality. It's much better to recover energy when you win games.
Yeah, that's Chelsea's manager, Enzo Maresca. And when coaches win, it's so nice listening to them. Success has got so much energy. Yeah, Enzo Maresca, big ups to Mark Cucurella, and he said that he never doubted his quality. He gave Lamine Yamal his praise also. He said Lamine Yamal and Estevao might just become the next Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Chelsea fans, do you agree to that? But I think it was actually a good show to have those youngsters, come out and do their thing. One from Brazil, the other one from Spain. Would like it. We'd like to see people who get us talking the way Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi did, and the longevity that they're enjoying. That's what I'm after also. So whoever wants us to talk about them now must start now, and they must be ready to play football for the next 25, 30 years. Yeah, so that was how Chelsea defeated Barcelona 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. It was a big win for Chelsea. I used Kwande with the own goal to give Chelsea the lead. VAR already chopped up about 2 of Chelsea's goals from Enzo. And then Estevao, with that screamer of a goal, took out the defenders, took the ball to his right foot, his weaker foot, and then he still did what he did. It was fantastic. And then Liam, that's one player that I really liked, put the icing on the cake for Chelsea to make it a memorable night. Let's go back to at the Emirates Stadium in London. Arsenal with a corner kick. Bukayo Saka is standing by again. Sends it in. What's going to happen? No, Bayern Munich cleared so well. It was actually Harry Kane with the header to send the ball to safety. But the referee has a word for Manuel Neuer. Bayern Munich clearing that. Oh, there was a push. There was a push right there. I think Mikel Merino pushed down. Is it Jonathan Tah? Yeah, I have to see it again. So another corner kick to Arsenal. Arsenal, you guys call them set piece FC now. Let's see what they can do with this one. Just in case you're just joining the live stream, it's Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. Leandro Trossard has been replaced by Noni Madueke. He left just before halftime due to an injury. I'm yet to get an update on what type of injury. There's a big game on Sunday between Arsenal and Chelsea. Bukayo Saka sends it in now. Cross! Follow up header. Yorin Timber with a goal, with the ball. He sends it. I want a goal so bad. He sends in the ball in, but Bayern Munich, they are defending so well. And the ball goes off safeties where Eberechi is the night. Eberechi with a true ball to Saka. Saka brings it back. Merino will shoot, but it wasn't balanced. He sent that one out. So not much of a danger for Bayern Munich to deal with. But that was a moment for Arsenal. Long ball came in. The ball went to Yorin Timber. He tried to chip it. Bayern Munich defender blocked it. He found Eberechi Eze. And Eberechi Eze, what happened there? Was there a foul on Mikel Merino? Nah. I thought VAR was checking, but no. So 52 minutes gone in the game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Still Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. Goals from Yorin Timber and Karl for Bayern Munich. Total attempts on goal, Arsenal 5, Bayern Munich 3. On target, Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 1. So it's been a cagey encounter so far. Yeah, I think both sides being careful just so they don't make mistakes. I want to see goals. They should give us goals. What's going on? What are they doing? I want to see goals. Yeah, what's the comment? What's the comment on TikTok? I can't see it. Send me the comment. Jack Olushola, thanks for joining. Jack, are you a Chelsea fan? I've been looking for Chelsea fans, looking for Arsenal fans. Chelsea fans, say hello on TikTok. Say hello on TikTok. Arsenal fans, say hello on TikTok. Yeah, but I'm rocking and rolling with my guys right here on YouTube. It's the live watch along. I'm monitoring the game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich, but I'm also giving results from the other centers. Bayern Munich with the ball now. I think Arsenal still trying to close them. It's Michael Olise. He's got a lovely left foot. He dazzles. And he's been brought down by Zubimendi. And the referee said, no, you brought him down. It's going to be free kick to Bayern Munich. Arsenal 1. Bayern Munich 1. What's happening at the other centers? It's still Atletico. Now it's Atletico Madrid 1. And Inter Milan 1. So that record might just stay. Arsenal still unbeaten. Inter Milan still unbeaten. Bayern Munich still unbeaten. And it's Zielinski with the goal for Inter Milan in the 54th minute. 54th minute, Inter Milan back into that contest against Atletico Madrid. Whoa. These guys, they don't want to lose. They don't want to lose. Somebody's record has got to go. Someone's record has got to go. So let me give you the update. It's all square as Inter Milan hit back. Zielinski has just leveled it at 1-1, capping off a spell of pressure where Barella rattled the crossbar and Dimarco forced a save. Inter are dictating play now with 61% and have fired in 11 shots to Atletico Madrid's 4. So Inter Milan are doing it right now. So let's see if they can now go for the kill. Corner kick to Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. 55 minutes played now. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. So yeah, right after this, right after the games, we'll just wrap it up because we're approaching 2 hours of the live stream. Just wanted to do this one and then let it drop for you guys to watch. Comes in, Manuel Neuer comes up, punches it to safety, but the ball wouldn't go as far as Bukayo Saka again. He will send another one in to see who is there. Straight header for Mikel Merino, but he didn't just have the power to, beat Manuel Neuer. Bukayo Saka with a beautiful cross, Mikel Merino with a header, but he didn't put power into it. So it didn't worry Manuel Neuer. Bayern Munich with the ball now. Joshua Kimmich sends the long one all the way to Karl. Karl took out Timber, but Timber is chasing. Karl goes into the danger area now. Can he shoot? He didn't give it the sort of finish that he should have given. I thought that was weak. He did so well controlling the ball and then did a proper driving. Lewis Kelly was chasing. And then he had the chance in the world to just calm down and finish it off so well, but he didn't. That was a glorious opportunity for Bayern Munich that they didn't take. The goal scorer, Arsenal with the ball now. Bukayo Saka shielding it, gives it to Eberechi Eze. Eberechi Eze to Noni Madueke, but that was top-class defending by Bayern Munich to deal with the danger. Yeah, where are you watching me from? It's match day 5 of the UEFA Champions League, and I'm doing this watch-along across all the centers, having a look at what's going on. Chelsea had a good one yesterday against Barcelona. Let me see. Has anything changed? Whew! Liverpool. What is going on with Liverpool? What a twist at Anfield. Wow. Thiel has just fired PSV back in front, finishing off a quick move teed up by Mauro Jr. to make it Liverpool 1 and PSV 2. Liverpool have controlled the ball with 61% possession and created far more, racking up 11 shots. Oh my goodness. Despite Liverpool's pressure, particularly from Van Dijk and Ekitike, the visitors have taken their chances and now lead with just over half an hour left. That's what's up. The struggle continues for Liverpool. Mikel Merino with another header just didn't find the target. Arsenal pushing. They're not keeping the ball down now. They're just sending it in, putting on the cross. Mikel Merino, yeah, but it was properly checked by the Bayern Munich defender, so they couldn't do anything with that one. 58-minute play. 58 minutes gone. Arsenal won. Bayern Munich won. Big night in the UEFA Champions League. Who is monitoring? What are the games you're looking at? Can Arsenal go on to beat Bayern Munich and keep the unbeaten status? Manuel Neuer with a long one sends it in. Arsenal will deal with that through Mosquera. Noni Madueke with the ball now. He fought for it and he got it trying to run. He'll bring it back. No assistance, but it's been brought down. And it's free kick to Arsenal. Upamecano said, no, I didn't do anything. I would say you brought him down. Upamecano said, no, I just checked him. I just touched him. Why did he fall? Strong defender for Bayern Munich. He told Noni Madueke to get up. He said, get up, get up. Vincent Kompany has been shown a yellow card, so it's balanced now. Mikel Arteta was shown a yellow card in the first half. Now Vincent Kompany has also been shown a yellow card. So the coaches are feeling the heat. Yeah, Arsenal won, Bayern Munich won. Let's go to the other centers. Let's see what's going on. PSV still keeping the lead against Liverpool right there at Anfield. Can you believe it? Liverpool, what's going on? It's now PSG 3, Tottenham 2. Fire right there. I packed the Prince. I will give you the updates. Walk with me. In Germany, it's now Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 2. Interesting times ahead of us. So let me do the updates. And then I'll give you the details of what's going on with those games. Can you imagine? You just blink in football and then things just start happening. Arsenal with a chance at goal. Mosquera with a beautiful header, but Manuel Neuer stopped it. Corner King said, beautiful corner from Declan Rice, but Bayern Munich deals with it so well. Bayern Munich still chasing the ball, but Eberechi will get to it first, sends it to David Raya. David Raya returns it to Zubimendi. Zubimendi sends it forward, but it's been dispossessed. And it's free kick to Bayern Munich. Wow. Football. Football. You blink and you start asking questions. What is going on? What sort of football game is this? What sort of football game is this? I'll give you all the details. Walk with me. Stay with me. I'll tell you what's going on. Wow. Goals everywhere. Goals everywhere across the different centers. It's now Atalanta 3. Gracious goodness. Atalanta just turned it around. See, the away teams are doing so well. So well. I'll give you all the updates. Just don't worry. Just stay with me. Stay with me. Let me just give you the updates. Stay with me. Stay with me. Shout out to everyone joining on TikTok. I see you guys. Shout out to everyone that has stayed with me on YouTube. It's a live watch along in the UEFA Champions League. Let me bring up the results. Yeah, that's it right there. Let me begin with the one that is so shocking, how everything turned around. Yeah, I know it will be part of it. It will be part of it. It's a wide wind speed right there in Germany. Atalanta have just blown the game wide open with 3 goals in 5 minutes. 3 goals in 5 minutes. At the break, it was goalless. Second half, Atalanta, boom, got into beast mode. I see football. It's crazy. Lookman finished off a Di Cattelere assist before turning provider as Ederson made it 2. Then Di Cattelere slammed in a third right after Scamasas rattled the crossbar. Atalanta, they are running the show and they have a possession of 56%. Wow. Wow. Atalanta with 13 total shots to Frankfurt's 6. The hosts are shell-shocked. They are stunned. They cannot believe what is happening to them. The way Atalanta turned it around. Gracious goodness, guys. You see what I'm talking about? Football. Woo! I didn't see it coming, just happened like this in 5 minutes. Atalanta with 3 goals. Can you believe it? Let's go to the other center where there's more goals now. Liverpool 1. PSV Eindhoven 2. What happened? PSV Eindhoven, they've snatched momentum after Till made it 2-1. Cooley tucking away Mauro Junior's assist. So 2 assists are for Mauro Junior. Liverpool are pushing hard. They mustn't lose this game. They can't afford to lose this game. Pressure on Arne Slot and his team. Let's see if they can find a way to get out of it. Gakpo just headed a wide after Szoboszlai tested cover, but can't find a way through. Despite dominating, they're dominating the match with 56% of the ball possession and firing 13 shots to PSV 6. But now they need to find a way to get into it. Alexander Isak has been introduced. The home fans are roaring for a leveler. It's still wide open because this is football where anything can happen. You don't say never. Look at what happened right there in Greece. Look at what is happening in Paris. Let's see what's going on. Atalanta 3 goals in 5 minutes. Shocking. Liverpool 1, PSV 2, Olympiacos 2, Real Madrid 4. It was 3-1. We went into the break. Now it is 4-2. 6 goals. And you know who scored the 4th goal for Real Madrid? You can guess. It's Kylian Mbappe. 4 goals for Kylian Mbappe. He's on fire. Madrid, they have reasserted control in that game, pulling ahead 4-2 after a clinical finish from Mbappe. I told you it's his 4th goal of the night. I was set up by Vini. Olympiacos had closed the gap through Teremi's header, but the visitors struck straight back. So Olympiacos pulled one back, and Mbappe was like, "What's wrong with you? I need my 3-goal lead back." But at the moment, it's 4-2 Olympiacos 2, Real Madrid 4. I like it. I love it when we see goals. Back to the game at the Emirates Stadium. 66 minutes gone. Arsenal won. Bayern Munich won. The Gunners with the ball now through Eberechi Eze. He tries to dazzle, takes it back to Yerin Timber. Timber gives it back to Eze. Say, no, you can make good use of it. You are the creative guy. Eze is looking forward to give the ball to Zubimendi. He wants it. He gets it. He sends it to Saliba. Saliba back to Zubimendi. Gunners still trying to, find a way to send it forward. Maslow Skelly gives the ball back to Zubimendi. Zubimendi sends it back. Arsenal trying to call out Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich now, I think, doing the low block. They are not in any rush. They don't want the ball. They're just waiting to see what Arsenal can do with it. And if the Gunners don't make good use of it, they might just catch them on the counter. So Arsenal also being careful. Still 1-1. The ball goes back to Raya. I told you they don't seem to know what they want to do with the ball. But the Gunners, they're still building. Timber to Madueke. Madueke tries to send the ball to Saka, but no, it's not happening. Throwing to the Arsenal. Guess who is getting back from injury? Martinelli will be introduced. Good to see him back for the Gunners. Arsenal still with the ball. Mosquera to Miles Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly sends a long one, trying to locate Noni Madueke, but no, it's out for a throw to Bayern Munich. I think the change will be done now. Let's see who's coming out. Bukayo Saka. Woo. Bukayo Saka will be leaving the game. Yeah, that blow he received from Manuel Neuer, I don't think he's been himself since then. He will hand over the captain's armband to Declan Rice. So Declan Rice will assume leadership duties. Miles Lewis Kelly is out for Calafiori, and Martinelli will replace Bukayo Saka. Welcome back, Martinelli. No, Saka for Lewis Kelly and Martinelli, and Bukayo Saka and Miles Lewis Kelly out, Calafiori and Martinelli in for Arsenal. Let me go to Paris at the Parc des Princes. We've seen 6 goals. Can you believe it? 6 goals in that game between PSG and Tottenham. What happened? What a turnaround for PSG. The defending champions have exploded into life, smashing in 3 goals in a furious spell to surge 4-2 ahead of Tottenham. After Kolomwani puts Tottenham back in front, Vitinha hit back immediately. So 2 goals for Vitinha. Fantastic player. I told you that I like him so much. Before Ruiz and Pacho both struck inside 10 minutes. We're seeing quick fire goals tonight in the UEFA Champions League. And so with that, PSG, they are bossing possession at 68%, but Tottenham have created chances, but it's not happening. It's all action and drama right there at Parc des Princes. PSG, they love drama. And just me talking drama, Noni Madueke has just shot Arsenal back into the league. 70th minute, Noni Madueke, and he loves it so much. I see him roaring. Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 1. Mikel Arteta loves it. The Arsenal players, they love it. They were playing under a bit of pressure, but I think this goal has just, put some life into them again. Noni Madueke. Let me see it again. I was there looking at what's going on right there in Paris, and goals happening at the Emirates. Eberechi Eze, ball to Calafiori. Calafiori with a beautiful cross. Wow, beautiful cross. Lovely assist from Calafiori and Noni Madueke. Right place, right time, got ahead of the defender and finished it off so well. Beautiful Arsenal goal. Beautiful finish. The spectators, they loved it. And Noni loved it too. That's what's up. That's what's up. Goals everywhere in UEFA Champions League. Goals everywhere. They say, Austin will not let you rest. You're going to keep updating it. And that's why I'm here, is the watch along. Since Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 1. Noni Madwike was given the Gunners the lead. Yeah, I told you, it's been all drama right there at Parc des Princes. PSG 4, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Tottenham, at one point, I thought they were back in it. They took the lead. But quick fire goals. Wow. From Ruiz and Pacho. Brace for Vitinha. Fantastic player. Creative midfielder. We'll see how that one will end. Sporting Lisbon, now with a 3-0 lead over Club Brugge. I think that's it for Club Brugge tonight. No way out of it for them. Yeah, I see all my people joining. Thank you, guys. I'm just monitoring everything. All the games happening. I'm monitoring everything. Free kick to Bayern Munich. What can they do with this one? It's sent in a long one, but Calafiori will deal with it. He clears it, but back to Bayern Munich. Send another long one. Who is chasing? Nah, Carl couldn't reach it. No. He tried Serge Gnabry with a long stretch, but no, he couldn't reach the ball. It was also a beautiful long ball in. Gnabry was chasing, Mosquera was on him, but Gnabry couldn't just reach it. But if he had reached that ball, I think he would have given it a lovely finish. Still Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 1. Which of the games are you monitoring? Which of the games are you watching? Live watch along in the UEFA Champions League. Lima and Gnabry out for Bayern Munich, who are the players coming in. Bischoff and Jackson have been introduced for Bayern Munich. But they need that goal. Obvious that Bayern Munich, they're not here to defend. They're looking for that goal. Let's see what this change will do for them. Live results in the UEFA Champions League. PSV they have added to the woes of Liverpool. It's now Liverpool 1, PSV 3. What's going on with Liverpool? I've been asking this question. You guys, since Saturday last week, I've been asking you guys, what's wrong with Liverpool? What's the problem with this same Liverpool that gave us magic last season? New manager, and they won the league title. Suddenly they signed big players and they're not just getting it. What is the problem with Liverpool fans? Liverpool fans, please tell me, what's the problem with your team? Why are they not getting the result? Quick updates. Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 1, Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1, Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3. 5 minutes of magic. 5 minutes of magic from Atalanta are right there in Germany. Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 3, Olympiacos 2, Real Madrid 4, Paris Saint-Germain 4, Tottenham 3. Did I not tell you? It's all drama in Paris. All drama. Tottenham fighting. Let's see how this one will end. It's still Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 1. 74 minutes already gone in that one. Sporting CP3, Club Brugge 0. Updates across the different centers in the UEFA Champions League. Match day 5. Wednesday results. That's the live results right there. Scrolling. Shout out to everyone watching. I can't wait. We're going 2 hours now. Live watch along in the UEFA Champions League. Declan Rice charging the Arsenal fans, telling them, come on, make that noise. Because Bayern Munich, they are pushing everything now. They want to get back into it. Somebody's unbeaten record will go tonight. Yeah, I know that for sure, that somebody will lose their unbeaten record tonight. Will it be Arsenal? Will it be Bayern Munich? Will it be Inter Milan? By the way, it's still Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1, Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 1, Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3, Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 3. Can you believe it? Right there at Anfield. What's going on? Olympiacos 2, Real Madrid 4, PSG 4, Tottenham 3, Sporting CP 3, Club Brugge 0. Let me give you details. What's going on in that game right there at the Parc des Princes? What a wild ride in Paris. If you do not have the heart, you cannot watch this game. And the drama going on in Paris. A blistering spell saw PSG turn a deficit into a 4-2 lead with Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz, and Pacho all on target. But Colomwani has just hit back for Spurs to make it 4-3. PSG, by the way, they are still bossing the possession at 68% and have fired in 11 shots. But Spurs, they look clinical. I said it, that game against Arsenal was a wake-up call. They were learning something from that one, and I think that's what is pushing them in this game against PSG. There's still loads of drama. I see it. It's a cracking contest right there at Parc des Princes. 7 goals already. 7 goals. And guess what's just giving Arsenal their 3rd goal? It's the substitute, Martinelli. Super sub Martinelli. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. Walk with me on this journey. Arsenal fans, you now have the bragging right. You think the Gunners will go on to win this one? It's looking like that. Woo! Let me see the goal again. I was busy giving updates from Paris. London said we need your attention. Something is going on. Gabriel Martinelli, super sub. How did he do it? I'm waiting to see the goal. Martinelli, beautiful goal. Kissed his finger and he raised his arms to the air. Said, no, not tonight. Beautiful pass from Eberichi Eze. Oh, his control took a Manuel Neuer. I think Manuel Neuer shouldn't have come out, but what do I know? Long ball by Eberichi Eze. Martinelli saw the goalkeeper out. The control took him out. Open net, and he finished it off so well. But what was Manuel Neuer thinking? I think he should have stayed in his goalpost. And that's it. That did it. Arsenal 3. Bayern Munich 1. You believe it. Football, the way everything just changes. The twinkling of an eye. Just blink. And then you start seeing goals. I'm not taking my eyes from that game at the Parc des Princes. I still think it's going to have a cracking end. There's still drama in that game because Tottenham, they are pushing. They might just want something out of it. So that's the update. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. This Arsenal team look unbeatable. Wow. And I told you. More drama from Paris. Vitinha has just scored again for PSG. It's now 5-3. 8-goal thriller, guys. I said I wanted goals tonight, and I said, Austin will give you goals. We'll give you lots of goals. Let me see what happened in that game. What a frantic spell. This game is wild. Vitinha has just buried a penalty after Christian Romero's handball, stretching PSG's lead in this game against Tottenham. Colomwani pulled one back moments earlier for Tottenham, keeping things wild. Possession has been all PSG. I told you I don't want to take my eyes off this one. Yeah. So that's it. Hat-trick for Vitinha. I told you I like this player. There's no player in this. Once I like you, you must perform. So hat-trick for the Portuguese midfielder to put the defending champions in a very comfortable position in this tie against Tottenham. 5-3. Vitinha in the 45th minute, 53 minutes, and then converted a penalty in the 76th minute to complete his hat-trick. The game at the Emirates Stadium. Yellow card has been shown to Mikel Merino for a foul on Joshua Kimmich. Sliced him to the floor, and the referee said, no, not on my watch. You can't be doing this. Come here. And gave him a yellow card. Arsenal will make 2 more changes. I see 2 players coming on. And you like this one if you're an Arsenal fan. Martin Odegaard making a return. I see the goal scorer of the first goal. Yoran Timber is leaving the game. Who else is leaving? Eberichi Eze. is the second player to leave the match. It's Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. Timber and Eberechi Eze out, Ben White and Martin Odegaard in for Arsenal. We're now in the 81st minute. Walk with me, guys. Don't lose me now. Walk with me. We're now in the 81st minute. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. Shout out to everyone watching on TikTok and on YouTube. Yeah. Big night of football in the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal and Bayern Munich got into this contest unbeaten, and I said somebody will lose. Somebody will lose their record tonight. And it's like it's going to be Bayern Munich, because the other team that is unbeaten is Inter Milan, but they're still playing 1-1 with Atletico Madrid. Somebody also needs to win that one, because I want two teams to drop their unbeaten status. So we'll get to see. More changes. I think 2 changes have been made by Bayern Munich. Manuel Neuer with the ball. He's trying to see what he can do with it. Sends a low pass to his defender. Bayern Munich still handling the ball. Arsenal pressing, closing the gaps. The Gunners don't want them to play, forcing them to play a long one. Bayern Munich, couldn't do anything with it. And the ball gets back to David Raya. David Raya sends it to Calafiori. Fiore has too much space to run. He's trying to run, but he's being checked by Michael Olise. But he did just enough to keep the ball. Mikel Merino with a pass to Declan Rice, but Declan Rice couldn't keep the ball, and it's out for throwing to Bayern Munich. I want to see more updates. I can't keep up with the pace. So much going on. Big night in the UEFA Champions League. Let me see what has changed. 84th minute, Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. 83 minutes, Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1. 87 minutes, Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3. 87th minute at Anfield, Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 3. 84th minute in Greece, it's now Olympiacos 3, Real Madrid 4. Give me updates. What's going on? What a finish brewing right there in Greece. El Kabi has just pulled Olympiacos back to 3-4. Can you believe it? It's sent in a header from a sleek Costinha cross. Real Madrid, they have controlled the game so far with 61%, but this is Olympiacos fighting, saying no way. We will not lie down and watch you just disgrace us right here. Shots on target are level at 7 each. So Olympiacos, they're beginning to find their momentum, showing both sides are keeping the threat with less than 10 minutes left. And you know what? It's been end-to-end stuff between Olympiacos and Real Madrid. I need to do the updates. Takes Stanisic with a chance to score for Bayern Munich, but he didn't take it. Let me see the replay so I can give you that update. Wow. Big night in the UEFA Champions League. Goals everywhere. I don't even know how to keep up with the pace again. Action-packed world of sports. Olympiacos 3, Real Madrid 4, 7 goals. Paris Saint-Germain 5, Tottenham 3, 8 goals. 1 match. Wow. Match day 5. Giving us fire. Liverpool. What's going on with Liverpool? Let me check on them. It's still Liverpool 1, PSV 3. What's going on with Liverpool? I feel for them. What is going on with Liverpool? Still Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3. But I'm not taking my eyes off that game between PSG and Tottenham. It's now in the 85th minute. The game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich, now in the 86th minute. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. Wow. shout out to everyone on TikTok. I know you guys are watching the game, but shout out to everyone that has stayed with me on this live stream since we started. I wanted goals, and yes, they're giving me goals tonight. I've seen goals tonight. So let's see if they're going to give us late drama. Bayern Munich pushing, but Mosquera was right there to clear. Did he hurt himself in the process? Standing safe with a short throw to Michael Olise. Michael Olise tried to give a pass to Carbona. They get it. Ball back to Michael Olise. But no. Arsenal with the clearance. And the ball will go out for a throw-in to the Gunners. 87 minutes gone. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. Vincent Kompany is saying to his team, calm down and distribute the ball, get into the spaces. But Arsenal will not let them. They're closing them down so well. Let's go to Paris. That's the goals factory. So let's go find out what they're up to. Yeah, it's still Paris Saint-Germain 3 and 5, Tottenham 3, Olympiacos 3, Real Madrid 4, still Liverpool 1, PSV 3, Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3. Atalanta turned it around under 3 minutes. Under 5 minutes. 3 goals in 5 minutes. Long ball into Arsenal's danger area, but it was cleared so well by Saliba. Throwing to Bayern Munich, Ben White with a sweeping clearance right there to take the ball out of the danger area and stop Harry Kane from that attack. Arsenal with the ball. So Calafiori, there's no support, but he's still going. Martinelli now gets in. I was able to get a throw-in. But I thought Calafiori would have just, continued with the drive, but he needed support. He said, hey, who is helping me? I can't do it alone. Come on, guys. By the time Martinelli got there, Bayern Munich had enough men to deal with the danger. 88th minute gone. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. The ball now with Mosquera. Mosquera sends it back to David Raya. David Raya I thought it was going wide, but no, Declan Rice came, picked up the ball to Ben White. Ben White back to David Raya. David Raya now with a long one who is chasing. Went beyond all the Arsenal forward players, and Bayern Munich has the ball now. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. Let's go to Paris. I'm not taking my eyes off that one. The game is now in the 89th minute, and it's Paris Saint-Germain 5. Why do you keep saying 3 for them? Paris Saint-Germain 5, Tottenham 3. Gracious goodness, you won't believe it. Let me give you this update. You will not believe it. Wow. What a moment for PSV. It's now Liverpool 1, PSV 4. Woo! It's a ruthless second half display by the visitors. How can they do this to Liverpool at Anfield? Till put PSV ahead before Druic pounced for the third, with the final blow coming just as Liverpool pushed desperately. I said it, the moment they start coming out looking for that goal, they might get punished. Despite all the ball possession, Liverpool, they have 64% of the ball to PSV's 36%. Yet it is PSV scoring all the goal. I can't understand football. No way. I cannot understand football. I keep saying it. Football, it will stun you when you think you know what's going on. I cannot. It's hard to understand football. Very difficult to understand football. Just imagine Liverpool doing all the play, but it's PSV that's scoring all the goals. Just want to share this result for you to see, just so you have an idea of what's going on right across the different centers in the UEFA Champions League. Share the screen, bring me the UEFA Champions League. Let's see. Yeah, that's what's up. Big night of football. Let me send this for you to see. So there you have it. Results in the UEFA Champions League. Completed games. I told you earlier that the game between FC Copenhagen and Kairat Almaty gave us 5 goals. So we've seen goals across all the centers tonight. FC Copenhagen 3, Kairat Almaty 2, Pafos FC 2, AS Monaco 2. 90th minutes now with 2 minutes of additional time to play. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1, Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1, Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3, Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 4, Olympiacos 3, Real Madrid 4, PSG 5, Tottenham Hotspur 3, Sporting CP 3, Club Brugge 0. Crazy world of football. Just can never tell where it is going. Can't tell. Wow. Crazy. So, who's been following? Yeah. Four minutes of additional time to be played in that game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. 3 minutes already gone, so that one will soon be ending. So the moment the games end, I'm going to end the live stream and then come back to see if I can get the reactions of the different coaches and players, and then we'll just talk through it as if I have the strength, because we've been doing this for 2 hours. Shout out to everyone. Our latest boy, I see you. Thank you. Good evening. Where are you watching me from? What team do you support? Is your team playing in the UEFA Champions League? That's all I want to know. Latest boy, thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking the live stream. You just kept it busy because everyone was just quiet. And if this live stream isn't active, TikTok will take it off. So thank you, latest boy. Guys, like the live stream. I think if you're an Arsenal fan, you should like the live stream because Arsenal is doing just fine tonight. Yeah, Bayern Munich with the ball now. Sends a long one to Michael Olise. He has Calafiori to beat. Tries to dazzle Calafiori, blocking so well. He had to cross. Declan Rice dealt with it. Arsenal with the ball now. What can they do? Mikel Merino went down and it's going to be free kick to Arsenal. Declan Rice is tired. He's been working. Man can barely walk. Football is not easy, guys. It's tough. Yeah, David Raya will send that one in. He's saying, wait, everybody, wait, calm down. While he's saying everybody should calm down, let me rush to Paris to see what's going on. It's still PSG 5, Tottenham Hotspur 3, Sporting CP 3, Club Brugge 0. Liverpool, that game has finished. Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 4. You believe it? It has finished. Liverpool 1, PSV Eindhoven 4 at Anfield. Wow. I said it that I want 2 teams to lose their unbeaten status. Did I not say it? Yeah. Jimenez in the 90th minute has just scored for Atletico Madrid. Absolute drama as Jimenez nods home in stoppage time to put Atletico Madrid 2-1 up. Inter had looked stronger for much of the half. They have 52% of the ball possession to Atletico Madrid's 48%. But you see, football can be so cruel. The team doing all of the play. Full time at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. Zelensky at the level for Inter Milan after the break, but late commands and relentless pressure saw Atletico Madrid take their chances. Griezmann setting up the decisive moments, everything to play for now in the final moments in that game. We'll wait to see. Shout out to Arsenal. Now the only team unbeaten in the UEFA Champions League so far. Full time across all the centers, except for the game in Paris. They're playing 6 minutes of additional time. PSG 5, Tottenham Hotspur 3. Yeah, also in Spain, 6 minutes of additional time. Atletico Madrid 2, Inter Milan 1. Full time in Germany, Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3. Full time at Anfield, Liverpool 1, PSV 4. Can you believe it? Full time in Greece, Olympiacos 3, Real Madrid 4. 7-goal thriller. Waiting for full time in Paris, but it's PSG 5, Tottenham 3. So we're just waiting for 2 centers to wrap up match day 5. And then I'll update the results. And then we call it a night because it's been over 2 hours of live football in the UEFA Champions League. Guys, which of the results got you talking? Which of the results got you talking? I'm sure Arsenal fans, they will be super excited tonight, yeah, because of what their team did. Big win for the Gunners. Big win for the Gunners. We'll see the updated table, and just waiting for the games to finish. The game in Spain has just ended. Atletico Madrid 2, Inter Milan 1, unbeaten record gone. Full time in France, PSG 5, Tottenham 3. So let's do the final updates, and then that'll be it. Atletico Madrid 2, Inter Milan 1, Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3, Liverpool 1, PSV 4. Football crazy. Olympiacos, they put up a late fight, but it wasn't just good enough. Kylian Mbappe with 4 goals. Can you believe it? PSG 5, Tottenham 3, 8-goal thriller. Sporting CP 3, Club Brugge 0. So that's it right there. Let me show you the results. Yeah, so where are you watching me from? Guys on TikTok, Arsenal fans, you've seen your team win now. Arsenal, the only team unbeaten in the UEFA Champions League. Give them their praise. Come on, guys. Give them their praise. We didn't see this one coming. Because Bayern Munich, they just know how to do it against Arsenal. But the Gunners, what a performance. What a performance tonight by the Gunners. Shout out to everyone that did this with me. I'm just going to show you the table, the updated table right after this one. And then we will call it a beautiful night. Woo! 2 hours of live football. I had fun with this, but hey, it wasn't easy. Let me just go right, see what the table looks like now. The Gunners. Unstoppable Arsenal. Unstoppable Arsenal. It's good. It's good for the Gunners. Take this sort of momentum into the London derby against Chelsea. Let's see what they can get from that fixture on Sunday. But congratulations to Arsenal and the win over Bayern Munich. Noni Madueke scored his first goal for Arsenal, and it was over the moon. It was a beautiful, beautiful goal. Lovely cross from Calafiori, and the former Chelsea player followed it so well and finished it off. Yeah, that's what's up. Shout out to Arsenal. Congratulations to Arsenal. Arsenal fans, before we leave, what sort of game was it for you? I'm sure you guys had fun with this one. Yeah, I just thought, oh, let me do this. Let me do this Champions League. I know I'm big on Nigerian football, always doing Nigerian football, yeah, but I just wanted to see what it was like jumping on this one. And I think it was fun, yeah. I had fun with it. See, this is it. Yeah. One more coming up. One more coming up. One more coming up. What a game of football in Paris. PSG and Tottenham. That one also really got us talking. Yeah, let's start with the results. So completed results. That's it right there. Copenhagen 3, Kairat 2. Pafos and Monaco, they share the spoils. They played 2-2. Arsenal beating Bayern Munich by 3-1. Atletico Madrid 2, Inter Milan 1. Shout out to Atletico Madrid and that late goal. And so they smashed the unbeaten record of Inter Milan. After 4 games, Inter Milan, they were unbeaten. But on match day 5, Atletico Madrid said, no, you got to lose this one. Frankfurt losing at home to Atalanta. Atalanta, in 5 minutes of magic, scored 3 goals. Ademola Lookman, Nigeria's Super Eagles player, among the scorers. Liverpool, God, gracious goodness. Liverpool won, PSV 4. I didn't see that result coming. Nah, I didn't see it coming. Olympiacos 3, Real Madrid 4. Just hide this for a minute. Let's see. And then there's Paris Saint-Germain 5, Tottenham 4. The only results that is missing on this list is Sporting CP 3 and Club Brugge 0. So there you have it, confirmation of today's result. And what did it do to the league table? Let's see the table now. That's it right there. Arsenal bossing things, still unbeaten, no draw, no losses. 15 points for the Gunners after 5 matches, 5 wins. Woo! Come on, you Gunners. Arsenal. Nah. This form, Arsenal, you can now see, guys. I said it the other day that with what the Gunners are enjoying with their current form, it will be very, very difficult to beat Arsenal. PSG in second position, courtesy of that win. But they have 1 defeat so far, so they're on 12 points. Second position, Bayern Munich, now 1 defeat, still on 12 points. Inter Milan also with 1 defeat, 12 points. Real Madrid, big win for them, shot them into the top 5. They're now 5th on the log with 12 points. But they've also lost 1 game. Borussia Dortmund in 6th position with 10 points. Chelsea, courtesy of that big win against Barcelona, the Blues did just enough. They humbled Barcelona at Stamford Bridge by 3-0 on Tuesday. They have 10 points. Sporting CP, courtesy of this big win they had tonight against Club Brugge in 8th position with 10 points. So the top 8 teams will advance to the next round automatically. Manchester City couldn't beat Bayer Leverkusen at the Etihad Stadium, and that's why they're right there in 9th position. Atalanta, that win tonight, big win against over Frankfurt, did good for them. They're now in 10th position. As you can see, 3 wins for the Italian club, 1 draw, 1 defeat for Atalanta. That's why they have 10 points. Not so bad. Newcastle, I listened to Eddie Howe. He was so livid that their game plan didn't work. Same with defender Dan Burn after they lost to Marseille by 2-1. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang got 36, still going strong, scored a brace. He now has 402 career goals. The former Arsenal captain. What a story for Aubameyang. He loved it so much. Now look at Liverpool down there in 13th position. 2 losses now for them. 3 wins out of 5 matches. Arne Slot and his team, what's going on? They have 9 points. Galatasaray in 14th position right there. So I'll show you the mid-table when I come back and the bottom table. But that's what you need to see. Those are the teams bossing it right there at the top, and those that are just right there in the middle that can seal a playoff spot, if it ends that way. Thank you so much to everyone that did this with me. It's been fun. I wanted to speak to Arsenal fans, but they were busy watching their team and celebrating their team. So it's all good. No love lost. Thank you so much. I'll come back. Guys, don't forget tomorrow we're talking Nigerian football. I know you guys like it when I do that one. So I've called that one Super Eagles 2026 World Cup failure and why the gods are not to blame. Congratulations to all the teams that won tonight in the UEFA Champions League. I'll see you guys around again. Now, before I go, let me bring out that result again, just so you see it. So that's it. Confirmation. I need to take off this one, so it's not live score anymore. It's complete. So it's just results. Yep. So Wednesday scores. I like that I did this. Though I didn't get Arsenal fans that I wanted to talk to, but it's all good. I know they're celebrating. I'll see them in the comment section. Congratulations, Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans, you should be loving your team now. You see, joy comes in the morning. Arsenal fans, after everything you've been through, now your team is the team to beat. Up next is Chelsea on Sunday. Can the Gunners skip this form? Can they beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge and consolidate their lead in the Premier League? We'll see. Chelsea also in good form. They built a good momentum after that win over Barcelona. So we should be expecting a beautiful game of football on Sunday. The London Derby, 4:30 United Kingdom time. That's when we kick off. So let's keep a date. Maybe I should really watch along. I want to be at the stadium. So I'm likely to be at the stadium. But if I'm at the stadium and it's not so noisy, I can actually come live, just to show you guys the fans, the celebrations, and then speak to the fans right there also for your viewing pleasure. Thank you to all our subscribers. We're approaching 13K. We're doing so well. I appreciate the love, your likes, your shares, your comments. It's the Fun Factory. I'm still your main G, proudly Austin. And it was so much fun doing this for over 2 hours. I love talking sports. That's my bias. But this channel is sports, entertainment, and so much more. So if you're watching me and hearing the sound of my voice, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on notifications, and keep a date with me. I'll see you around again, guys. That's it.